Hey everyone, Ash here, and when we left off, we were talking to Dr. McCoy. Alright, who are you? McCoy, Leonard H. But this is no time for introductions. What's going on? Some kind of illness is affecting the people on this station. Blue flashes and ghost stories. There has to be a reason for it, and we need to stop it. People are dying here. What do you need me to do? As far as I can tell, all of these people reported seeing strange blue flashes of light. Now they're all dying. They're all worse than dead. Their brains are gone. You know, it's worse than that. They're dead, Jim. Whatever this disease is, it's suppressing brain activity at an alarming rate. It's almost as if the energy between the neurons was being removed somehow. Sounds like Devidians to me. The blue flashes seem to be associated with a strange form of radiation. So we've set up a triage center here. That crazy engineer said that the power distribution station is heavily shielded. Okay, what kind of radiation? How should I know? I'm a doctor, not an engineer. Yeah, you can't have a scene without Dr. McCoy saying, I'm a doctor, not something. You just can't. The blue flashes are still happening anyway. Well, you need some way to replace that neural energy, jumpstart their brains somehow. You know, like a cold restarting a warp engine? I suppose that's one way of looking at it, but the mind is much more complex and delicate instrument. Maybe that's the key. The brain might be able to restart itself, if stimulated correctly. Get it the energy it needs, and then a stimulus to make it spread throughout the nervous system. I need to know how much neural energy the survivors have, so that we can figure out how much they've lost. And we need to apply cortical stimulators at the correct frequency. It's no panacea or something, but it may save the lives of the crew. Saving these lives is important to making sure that everything turns out the way it should. Come on, grab a tricorder and start checking the neural activity of some of these survivors. Take note of your readings. We're going to have to calculate the difference from a healthy mind and determine the right frequency to stimulate the brain. A normal human neuron has a resting potential of negative 70 millivolts. Once you have some readings, we'll calibrate a cortical stimulator and try to revive some of these people. Alright, we need to do what Dr. McCoy says and go over here and scan some people. Alright, scan neural resting potential. Neuron resting potential is reading negative 60 millivolts. Normal human resting potential, negative 70 millivolts. Scan neural sodium-potassium pump levels. Interior neuron sodium ion levels elevated. Sodium-potassium gates damaged. Alright, scan for anomalous neural activity. Sodium-potassium gates damaged by forcible ion movement. Likely cause, sudden change in neural voltage. Predicted results, hallucination, loss of motor function, and nervous system damage. And that's all we got from him, so we need to go over here and scan somebody else. Alright, scan neuron resting potential. Neuron resting potential reading negative 58 millivolts. Normal human normal human neuron resting potential negative 70 millivolts. Scan neural sodium-potassium pump levels. Exterior potassium levels elevated. Neurons limited to plus 15 MV active potential. Normal human active potential plus 30 MV. Alright, and scan for anomalous neural activity. Sodium and potassium ions depleted. Some neurons incapable of electrical response. Likely cause, sudden change in neural voltage. Predicted results, fatigue, blurred visions, dull senses, loss of atomic functions. And with that, we got all the information, so we need to talk to Dr. McCoy. I think he's running around here somewhere. There he is. Now, talk to Dr. McCoy. Let's review our findings. Normal human neural activity resting potential, negative 70 MV. Normal human neural activity, plus 30 MV. Neural charge at rest neuron contains positively charged sodium ions exterior and positively charged potassium ions interior and exterior. Action potential. Neuron open sodium gates. Sodium transitions to interior. Neural charge switches from negative 70 MV to plus 30 MV. Alright, request explanation. We need to restore the mind to its baseline state. Review your findings and set your cortical stimulator so that it will reset the brain back to normal. Hopefully with a little push from the cortical stimulator, the subject's brain will repair itself with some time and rest. Alright, let's calibrate our stimulator. Set the voltage for the resting potential. Negative 70 MV. Set the voltage for action potential. Plus 30 MV. Set the sodium-potassium channel states. Sodium external, potassium external, and internal. Let's try it. It worked. We need to get this to the station commander. Come on. Alright, let's follow Dr. McCoy then. Sir, this might be a good change for us to find that induction coil. Alright, so yeah, we can't follow Dr. McCoy and give the station commander the cure. We need to go find our deal to fix the problems here. We gotta jump over the thing here and borrow the induction coil. Now we need to head back to where all of those people are and put all the stuff. Is this the right area? No, this is not the right area. Here's the right area. Now, what we need to do here is interact with this thing here. Integrate subspace emitter. It's working, sir. The emitter has adjusted the active scanners for the station. What do you make of these findings? Imaging shows that the station is becoming suffused with triolic radiation. The radiation is coming from Griffin's comet. The comet itself is emitting mass amounts of triolic energy. The Devidians must have realized that it's a natural source of the energy, and they're using it as an easy way to shift into sync with us. It's like riding behind the wake of a ship in the water. But that's not all they're doing, sir. They're harnessing the triolic energy and infusing it with chronoton particles. With that, they could have enough energy to move the entire station out of phase. Maybe even the entire sector. We have to stop them. The comet is the key, sir. But we can't do anything about the comet without a ship. And I don't think a 23rd century vessel is going to be able to do the job. With this information, it's clear that we have to find some way to destroy Griffin's comet, sir. We can use one of the auxiliary reactors to sync with the subspace emitter that we've hooked up to the station in order to make a temporary portal that will take us back to our time. Once we make it back, we'll have to report in and find a way to bring the ship back with us to destroy the comet. Where do I need to go now? Jump over this and head this way. And of course, Devidians! Of course, the Devidians weren't just gonna the Devidians weren't just going to sit around while we tamper with their deal. Anyways, I'm out of time, so when we come back, we'll continue battling the Devidians. Later.